Mysterious Mare-Do-Well by J2K D2K. Chapter 2, Origin of the Hero. Pinkie Pie, can you go and check on the walnut crisp cookies are done? I bet they're all ready to be cooled down. Mr. Cake asked, as he helped his wife display their latest batch of fresh bread cornbread on the table. The pink pony smiles and gives him a one-hoof salute with a sweet smile.
Okie dokie dokie, Mr. Cake. I'm right on it.
With those words, she hops away towards the kitchen in the back. Then, she grabs a flame-retardant cloth with her mouth, nudges open the open door with a huff, and sticks her head in, clamping down on a hot cookie tray with a cloth over her teeth. The rich, heavenly smell of the cookies makes Pinkie Pie sigh dreamily. However, she had to maintain what little focus she usually has to prevent herself from eating every last cookie in that tray, and decides to place it on the table to cool. She starts to hum a tune when she suddenly feels a powerful electric jolt running down her spine, followed by her pupils shrinking to near visibility and a loud gasp. The force of the gasp made her drop the entire tray of cookies on the floor with a loud bang. At that, both Mr. and Mrs. Cake came running into the kitchen.
Good heavens, Pinkie dear, what happened?
Mrs. Cake asked with worry, as they are more interested in their apprentice's well-being than the ruined cookies on the floor. Pinkie shakes her head a few times. The spine tingle can only mean one thing. She looks up at the cake with a sincere smile.
I'm not feeling very well right now. I'm going to go lie down, if that's okay,
she said softly. Mr. Cake shows her a warm smile in return. Sure thing, Pinkie. Just come on back down once you're feeling better, you hear?
Thank you so much.
The pink pony responds as he slowly walks away with a worried smile, beads of sweat running down her brow. As soon as he's out of their sight, she shoots up the stairs to her room. Closing the door, she bolts it right behind her. Normally, she would never do that, since there was nothing to fear in Ponyville. But things changed, and it's the only way to protect her secret that not even the cakes have to know. Humming once more, she hops her way to a bookcase filled with all sorts of books of jokes, daily stories, and party catalogs. Her eyes dart across the books in front of her, until she finds the one she's looking for. The book itself was unassuming, with a crisp binder, letters in simple ink reading The Equestrian Gourmand's Guide to Candies Confectionaries. Grabbing the edge of the book, she pulls it out only to show that it was actually a cleverly disguised latch that clicks against the bookcase. Just like that, the bookcase slowly and silently slides to the side to reveal a hidden room. Don't you just love it when you're reading a classic fanfic and you see them predicting something that happens later on in the show? I love it! Pinkie originally had this room nobody else knew about, built as a secret hideaway where she could sneak off to snack on some leftovers the cakes later wondered about their disappearance. However, her new part-time job gives it a whole different purpose. Turning on a well-hidden lantern at the base of the hidden chamber, she revealed what is her newest and most secret possession. A pony quaint given by Rarity, which holds the bodysuit, cape, mask, and hat of the Mysterious Mare-Do-Well. It's time for her to act once more. Pinkie hummed as she hopped into the hidden chamber as the bookcase slid back into place. Then, she starts to recall the day she declared her new lease on life.
I already made up my mind. I'm going to stay as her. It was so much fun, Dad. I want to do it again.
Pinkie Pie proclaimed as she and her friends had a secret meeting in the dark basement of the library. She called them all together to make an important announcement. Naturally, the five were shocked at this turn of events. Now, Sugar Cube, don't you think you're going way over your little pink hair overlays? Elzak mused as he looked at the center of the room, just behind Pinkie, where the Mare-Do-Well costume was placed on Rarity's spare pony quins.
Applejack's right, Pinkie. What we did could only be accomplished by all of us working together,
Twilight explained.
Her strength, your Pinkie sense, my magic, Fluttershy's wings. We wouldn't have been able to help Rainbow see the error of her ways if we weren't united. There's just no way Mare-Do-Well could work with just you.
Pinkie shook her head in shock as her eyes opened wide.
But Twilight, what will Pony say when they find out Mare-Do-Well isn't even real? Nancy was just something we baked in our noodles to show Rainbow's not just a bacon-flavored super ego coffee pits, extra topping spoiled rotten. Hey, Pinkie Pie!
Rainbow Dash snapped before she could continue, as she remembered humming about them. We all get the point about me. That I end up on a bigger swell hair than that show Mayor Trixie if Mare-Do-Well didn't show up. I get it. Ernie nodded in agreement with Twilight.
She is absolutely correct, darling. Have you not even given thought to how your life would change? It would possibly be a disaster. Being the number one party planner at Ponyville, helping the Kings run a circular corner, and you still want to push yourself further by going out on the sham as a supermare? Oh, with the horrid reminder of biting off more than I can chew.
Rainbow Dash grumbled and crossed the front hooves. Suck up, girls. It'll be a long one. The fashionista looked up at the ceiling, as though she was staring at the sky, and wrung her hose in despair.
That outfit is terrific! But not only did I design the original outfits we had for the Grand Gambling Gala, only to create an additional set by your specifications. And to top that unspeakable moment in my life, I had to make a dozen of each of our dresses for hoity-toity. That is over 70 dresses, and to get all the extra bolts of fabric, accessories, yards of fabric. It was only a rival by that time by the uncouth ruffian Discord shouted me to cherish a rock, a giant dumb rock. Oh, the humiliation! It was the worst possible thing!
At those words, she fell back on her couch, and the seat just slid into place with her magic, and went into a sobbing fit. Where in tarnation does he even get those flying houses anyway? Applejack whispered into Twilight's ear, to which the purple unicorn replied with a shrug of her shoulders.
Pinkie?
Fluttershy popped up, as she dragged down her front hose in circles, and looked at it with shame and concern.
Well, I don't want to offend, but, you really shouldn't overwork yourself just because we don't want to be Mare-Do-Well anymore. I mean, it's just that.
She didn't crouch down with a whimper, unsure what else to say. Rainbow Dash placed a hoof over her face and sighed annoyingly, finally in speaking.
What she wants to say is that the joke is over, okay? You all had a good laugh at me and helped me plant my hose firmly on the ground. But aren't you still hovering in the air?
Pinkie wondered, as she leaned her head to the side. Multicolored winged Pegasus stopped for a second and groaned again.
You know what I'm talking about! Why are you so interested in keeping up this stupid charade? Oh, charades! I love charades! Pinkie interrupted with a happy hop. I've been to Ponyville charade chants for a while, too. Here's the first one.
She stood on her hind legs and did a few motions with her front hooves. Pinkie, Twilight groused. The pink pony remained silent, and she shook her head and did the motions again with more feeling. Pinkie, the unicorn said with increasing annoyance. Pinkie shook her head again and made the motions once more with more urgency as she gritted her teeth. Pinkie! Twilight finally snapped at her. Her pony sighed as she got back on her forehand and shook her head.
You are such a lousy charades player. I gotta teach you how to play.
And you've got to realize you can't be Mare-Do-Well. So you won't be able to work unless we are all in together, and we can't! Just get it over your head, alright, please? Twilight pleaded. To the collective concern, Pinkie's smile faded as she sat down on her haunches, lifted the pony queen with the costume.
You know, I never told you girls what I did when you were all over a Sugar corner with Rainbow Dash, as you were praising Mare-Do-Well.
She said in a half-stern tone, as her frenzied mane and hair went limp. Her color remained, though, meaning she was still sound of mind, but very serious. Everyone stopped what they were doing to listen to the sudden change in tone. It was no mere event she was about to say.
I was Mare-Do-Well, just jumping from rooftop to rooftop, when I got a pinchy knee, she began. Something scary.
I remember you told me that when I was in the tub and first met Gummy, Twilight responded.
I felt the pinching getting stronger as I approached an alley and saw some strange stallion I never met before walk right in. He was scary, wearing some ugly saddlebags and being angry looking. At first I thought about inviting this newcomer for a party like I always do with new arrivals. But then I saw a cult walk in after him. It was a cult I saw often entering Sugar Corner to do some errands. I never saw him with a smile on his face, and that made me feel sad. I also didn't know where he lived, so it was hard for me to actually plan a party for him, make him feel really welcome, and... Sorry, everybody, I got carried away.
Now they were all very worried for her. And Ashley excused herself for doing one of her regular thought derailments. This was far more serious than they thought.
and I heard them talk. I, I can't go on. Please, it's too horrible for to remember.
With those words, she hung her head down and could see a single tear fall down on the ground. Oh my gosh, Pinkie, well, we're sorry we didn't know what happened with you. Applejack's ears fell as everybody else's.
Dear, please tell us. What was that riffraff doing with that sweet coat?
Maddie asked with a hint of concern, looking more like she wanted new gossip scoops. Pinkie turned aside, still with a frown.
I don't want to say anything. Please. I just don't want to remember. Oh, come on, Pinkie. I'll go and help you. Don't tell us. We're all your friends. We've been in Nightmare Moon and Discord. Nothing would ever come between us. So why don't you just... River Death! Hush!
An uncharacteristically cross Fluttershy silenced her on the spot. Now the others were concerned to see their two friends out of their elements. Yellow Pegasus went to the still silent Pinkie, looked at her with a sweet, motherly gaze.
It's alright, Pinkie. If you don't want to tell us, you don't need to. You can still do it when you're finally ready. Please continue and tell us what happened after that.
The straight-made Pinkie gave her a weak smile and giggled a bit.
You really are a year older than me. After I managed to get rid of that horrible stallion, I went right back to the cult, and I was glad he wasn't hurt. He did apologize to Mare-Do-Well and was scared to go home. Mare-Do-Well decided to take the little guy home. I didn't know he lived on the opposite side of town in a small hut near the dam. When I went in, I saw he lived alone with only his auntie. He was very old, older than Granny Smith and most of the retirement village's mayors, and also blind. The little nephew was basically the dear old mayor's source of life as he fed her, cleaned her, took care of her. Well, it's so hard to ask them why he didn't live closer to town, but I made Pinkie swear to all of you that I would never speak while I was Mare-Do-Well, so I stayed silent. The cult then told his aunt what I did for him. At first, she was very upset that he got mixed up with that nasty stallion, but was glad to know Mare-Do-Well set him on the right path again. She then asked her nephew to take my hoof and have me stand before her. I was curious what she wanted and told me to raise my hoof. I did, and she took it after finding it and gave a small kiss on it. Told me it was good for good luck. I knew what my backstory is, it was true. Luckily, her little nephew scratched it away from me and told me he wanted to show me something. I walked to the bedroom with both Sarah and I instantly had my heart stop for a sec. On top of its bed was a poster of Mare-Do-Well. It was one of those posters the mayor made for the celebration, was the cult found earlier. He then picked up a piece of paper on the table and showed it to me. I tried hard to hold back my tears as I saw a drawing he did of Mare-Do-Well, along with the words, #1 Ponyville hero. He then apologized for lying to me by saying he was scared. He was really wanting Mare-Do-Well to come to his little house and see the picture and ask me if I like it. He said he
The tears began to fall as he looked up at him.
He wanted to be a powerful hero when he grew up. He said a lot of fillies, colts, and ponies also Mare-Do-Well is the most wonderful super mare in the entire world. That only the princesses themselves were rare. Then he hugged my front hoof. I didn't know what to say or do. I tried to move, but I was frozen in shock. I could not believe we managed to do all this. This had gone beyond a simple prank. This was far more important than any pony could imagine. I finally managed to reclaim my good body, and I knew I had to leave before I broke down all the combos I felt. Even more than my piggy sense could handle. It was what made me decide I want to be Mare-Do-Well forever. She dragged the host slowly, only to stop it in place as she looked at them sternly. Every pony in the room was silent. No pony dared to speak on account what they could tell her after everything she explained to them. However, the same thing went through all their minds. She was really bent on taking the mantle of Mare-Do-Well, and looked like she was very driven towards that goal with the spiritlessness and willingness the pink pony was famous for. They could never say no. Pinkie Pie. Toy Sparkle finally spoke as he broke the silence. When I first arrived in Ponyville, all I could think of you was a smiling embodiment of positive energy and joy, without a care in the world, except seeing others smiled. What you just showed me here right now, to us all, was a spark unlike the one I felt back when I first encountered Nightmare Moon and realized the magic of friendship. I possibly have the most unique gift of any earth pony I ever met in my life, outside their strength and connection to the land. Rest assured that my magic will help you whenever you need it. She then placed a hoof over Pinkie Pie's on the floor. Applejack then said, "Well now, Sugar Cube, this here's a side of you I'll never thought you'd hide. Even after all the time we shared, you keep pulling surprises on me left and right. I can tell God's darn honest person when I see him. You man surprised even me. As long as I have a breath of life and bleed in this heart of mine, I shall always have my honesty to help you." Her own host joined Twilight soon after. Verity's turn was next. "Really, dear, you always seem to surpass my expectations every time we talk. My mother once told me that the pony is tied down to the special talent dedicated by his kitty mark. Despite the balloons on your flank, which submits you every waking moment towards your joyful songs and songs, I now realize there is much more. I hasten to admit that you have shown me far more generosity than I could ever hope to attain. However, my fabulosity is always at your beck and call, dear lady." She placed her hoof down as well. Raymond Dash chuckled before finally landing on the ground. "Well, you know, you really got some awesomeness, rockiness, and spectacularness in you, Pinkie. I'll admit, you were really huge help when I got stuffy during the whole construction site thing. You weren't here to help me out. I guess some ponies would have ended up badly hurt, or worse. Really, you're quite a pal. Besides, how could I not stick with you if I wasn't loyalty? It would not be cool of me if I didn't. You need speed? I'm the Pegasus for the job." With force, she placed her hoof on the alongside the rest. "Pinkie," Fireside finally said, "I'm not, good at confident speeches, but here goes. I never met a nicer, wonderful pony in my life. You always look out for me and cheer me up whenever I feel down. I'm very grateful for that. You're always considerate and never do anything to make me feel awful. What's else was my confidence telling you that? You make other ponies smile and be happy. You put every pony else above yourself up, and I consider you as brave and honorable as any honor guard I can be. I don't know how much my kindness will help you, but I will be my very best to support you at all times." She let out a tiny gasp and placed the final hoof in a small pile. Rainbow Dash could suppress a snicker, while Twilight, Applejack, and Rarity rolled their eyes, but maintained a warm smile. Pinkie just looked at the pile of hooves of her own, offering their support. "You have shown us the true spirit of heroism, whereas we only used it as a tool to teach lessons. Unable to be on the same level as you, Pinkie." Twilight spoke as she and the others blessed in agreement. "That's why we officially dubbed you the one and only true Mare-Do-Well. We have your confidence that you'll do just fine." At this, Pinkie lowered her head, and tears ran down her cheeks. First, every pony thought they heard her further. To their immediate shock, her mane and tail merely frizzled as she gave them an ear-to-ear smile. She grabbed them all in a group hug and openly wept tears of joy. "Oh, thank you. I promise it will be the best Mare-Do-Well there ever was in the entire world." A tear stopped briefly as he gave a puzzled look. "No, wait, feel great in there, and they're just me now." With that, every pony broke out in laughter and huddled closer in a hug. When they broke the hug, Twilight began to pace around. "Okay, Pinkie, if you're going to take up this job, you must be prepared for everything. You won't have the magic Rarity and myself wield, physical strength Applejack holds, and wings for the flight Rainbow and Fluttershy were born with. You therefore must be—" "Twilight, don't worry your silly head off," the pink pony interrupted. "Got everything under control." She suddenly bent her head behind her back, somehow pulled a scroll out from somewhere, and held it in her mouth. Everything was dumbstruck, but realized Pinkie was just being Pinkie. "I have here a list of several things that'll help me out and prepare myself for my super mare case. Is it exciting? I know it's exciting because I've never been more excited, but really, how can I be excited?" Yeah, we heard you already. Sheesh!" Rainbow groaned, rolling her eyes, while seeing the other elements read the scroll. Some were throwing their brows, and others raised in surprise. A few tapped their heads against the floor in thought. "Well, I guess I could dig up all the books I could find on Japanese and other Far Eastern martial arts. It'll help you use your natural speed to become a better offensive tactician. I've got no argument from that." Twilight nodded. "You want my old training steals I use to strengthen booking and kicks? That'll help you bring more bang for your booking, then I'll hand them to you," Applejack replied. Investigate this particular Ponykin now. Oh, darling, you don't need to request it. It's officially yours as it holds your uniform. Thus be sure to keep it clean and theodomic, yes? But who am I to complain? Should be in need of repairs, especially in your line of work. My boutique is always open for you, my dear. So you want the old master to teach you all about her slick fighting moves? Those boring old books don't teach her? No problem. There's something I'm good at besides speed and agility and guts and coolness. It's beating the odds, Rainbow Dash said pryly. Oh my. You want to borrow my aromatherapy and candles and incense? I guess that's all right with me. They're good for centering the mind and meditation. I'm sure you can put it to good use. Flashlight whispered. So, Sugar Cube, have you given thought exactly how you'll act? The farm pony thought aloud. Well, duh! I can even recite them now while I get ready, Pinkie said peppily. What? You're going out already? But you're just not ready, darling. Wait a few days. Don't worry about me. I just want to let Ponyville know that Mare-Do-Well is still around. If there's any disaster to help prevent, I'll just find it candy like sugar candy. So delicious. Pinkie said as he giggled with a snort. She grabbed the pony Quinn with her costume by his stand and went to a hidden corner of the basement. Alrighty, here's my creed. Rule number 1. Never speak while on the job. Your voice is wonderful, but it's so easy to tell it's me. So tuttle hush hush.
Bodysuit was finally on, hiding her coat color in teal. Rarity was a genius to have made a special compartment to hide it. Risley to have made sure Rainbow never knew who was in the costume by looking at the tail. Now serves the purpose of preventing her tail to be snagged or grabbed by anything.
Rule number 2. If I ever had to fight, I'll never take any pony's life. Only attempt to leave them sleepy. The big sleep itself is a no-no.
With that, the hoof wraps were finally in place.
Rule number 3. My pinky sense is my bestest best friend only after the girls. I'll see to it it's the difference between a lot of Alties and being Pinkie King.
The cape is now flowing behind her back, as it launched with a monogram brooch.
Rule number 4. When I finally wear the mask, I'm no longer Pinkie Pie. She is a friend inside my mind. I'll only be the Mysterious Mare-Do-Well, champion of Ponyville.
She grabbed her mask, firmly connected to the cape, and sighed as she recalled the simple design. It's very lightweight, allowing her to breathe through and hide the color of her eyes behind special fabric lenses that allow her to view everything. It doesn't allow a single bit of her light eyes to be seen. A perfect way to hide her face. Its sole drawback was that its mouth was also covered, which meant she was unable to grab anything. As a little consequence, she was also very resourceful. Closing her eyes, she grabbed the back of the mask with what little traction she could get with her hooves, pulled it over her frizzled pink mane, over her eyes, down her snout, until her neck is now covered. Once again, her face is featureless. Only the outline of a female snout could be seen, and her eyes are once again the large blue discs that channel each eye expressive flawlessly.
The last rule I never told the girls. I fight for the hope in ponies' hearts. Hope gives them the reason to smile, laugh, both crucial why I was chosen to be the element of laughter and find my true purpose. I am hope. I am faith. I am the Mare-Do-Well.
She picks up the hat resting on the pony Quinn. It fits it snugly over her head. Pinkie Pie is no more. Now only the mysterious Mare-Do-Well stands in her place. Softly removing all her former thoughts, Mare-Do-Well was ready to find the cause of her new electric jolt and solve it. The ponies will be happy. They will have faith. They will depend on her, and she will never fail them. It was time for action. Opening the secret compartment again, she softly peeked out and finds nothing amiss. She sees her secret identity's faithful pet alligator, looking up at her, giving a content growl. Mare-Do-Well softly pets him on the head. She prepares to go out the window like always, making sure the street below Sugar Cube Corner is clear. She scrambles on top and starts her routine on jumping up across rooftop to rooftop. As expected, several ponies below manage to see her. They point up in wonder as she tries to figure out where she will be next. Mare-Do-Well merely looks at them as she continues to gallop and jump across roofs towards the area her Pinkie sense detects where her disturbance is. A hero's work is never done. The Legend of Mare-Do-Well trots along.